President Trump travels to a Gulf Coast today that is reeling from Hurricane Laura to get a first-hand look at the damage and recovery efforts in Texas and Louisiana. The visits come after his acceptance speech of the Republican nomination on the White House lawn and his quick return to the campaign trail. The president's actions and recent often unmasked activity is apparently taking a toll on those charged with keeping him safe. Paula Reid has that story from the White House this morning. Paula, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. Well, fresh off his acceptance speech for the Republican nomination, President Trump was back on the campaign trail addressing a crowd in New Hampshire, a state he narrowly lost in 2016 but is hoping to pick up this time. He made an impassioned pitch for why he deserves a second term and escalated his attacks on his opponent.
I got to win New Hampshire, and I love the people.
President Trump greeted a crowd of over 1,400 as he arrived in New Hampshire. He kicked off the event by praising his convention speech.
Was that just compelling and incredible television? But really, that was an exciting, a really good quality convention.
And blasted the protesters who gathered outside the White House Thursday to disrupt his address.
The thugs outside, because the Democratic mayor of Washington, D.C., it's another Democrat that's not believing in law and order.
But he made no mention of the 57th anniversary of the March on Washington, which was commemorated Friday amid national fallout over police shootings. Joe Biden marked the occasion by tweeting, "It's up to all of us to carry on the march toward equality, liberty, and justice for all." The White House was widely criticized for a lack of masks or social distancing at the RNC, as nearly 1,000 Americans still die each day from COVID. But in New Hampshire, where face coverings are required, red Trump masks dotted the crowd. The Washington Post reported Friday that dozens of Secret Service agents have been sickened or sidelined after coming into contact with those who have COVID, amid the president's frequent travels during the pandemic. In a statement, the White House insisted that all travel plans incorporate current CDC guidance and best practices for limiting COVID-19 exposure to the greatest extent possible. As the campaign continues to heat up, America's top general, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Mark Milley, wrote a letter to Congress saying that the U.S. military will not get involved in the November election, even if the results are disputed or the election is contested. Instead, he says they will defer to the courts. And in this letter, he says he truly believes in the importance of an apolitical military. Dana?
All right, Paula, thank you.